Welcome to Forward Today with Pastor Johnny Wade Salone and his relevant Bible teaching.
Today, I'm going to give you an interlude. We're going to have a little standalone talk today, just you and I. A personal update on myself, on Diane, on our ministry. I'm kind of interrupting the series, but it'll continue next week. Very exciting series that I've been teaching you. But I want to just share my personal thoughts about my own life right now because I'm about to be 70. That's right. November the 9th of 2019, I'm 70. I was born November the 9th of 1949. So here I am, 7-0, the big 7-0. How do I feel about that? Well, I'd rather be 70 than any age I know, especially since I'm not there yet. It'll be November the 9th. But, and I guess today's the 7th. But I'm just excited about becoming 70. And it's very interesting, and I'm not going to bore you with details, but God spoke to me about Billy Graham and how old he would be when he died, and how that was to be a sign to me. And when Billy Graham died, they kept saying he was 99, and it really bothered me because God said to me, Billy Graham will live 100 years. And when he dies, that's a signal to you. And I'll someday really open up and confide what God's telling me about those final years of my life. So they're saying Billy Graham only lived 99. Finally, I look at his birth date, and he was 2 weeks past that 9 months. So he was 102 weeks probably. And God counts time from conception. That's the way Jews count age, from conception. And some people celebrate the conceiving of the child, not just the delivering and the birth of the child. Some people say you ought to cry when the baby's born. But anyhow, isn't it wonderful? So I guess I was conceived in February. I got born again in February. That makes sense. I was born and conceived in February of 1949, and I was born again in February of 1961 at 11 years of age. God is so good. I would not want to be 30. I would not want to be 40 or 50 or 60 or anything else. I want to be 70. And I feel like that I have a word from the Lord that I've had 10 final years. 10 final years. And when you know have bent the curve, and that's what God told me, was that when Billy Graham dies, you've rounded the curve of the oval track, and you're on the home stretch, and you're to start living and focusing for the end of the journey when you come into my presence. And that's what I've been trying to do. My son had texted me back in September and said, Dad, what are you doing for your 70th? And I said, nothing. I'm still too young. And he said, come down and preach for us on the 9th and 10th. I said, well, I'm supposed to be in Turkey. And I just got back, So I talked to the missionary. You only turn 70 once. You only have 2 sons. And I will be preaching at harvest time the 9th and the 10th in Fort Smith, Arkansas, on my 70th birthday on the 9th, and then my first Sunday as a 70-year-old. And I can't wait to preach. Diane and I are busy. We're counseling. We're uplifting pastors. Our whole ministry is about uplifting. Nobody needs pushed down. I'm not in a season of rebuking or correcting or any kind of criticism or discipline. That's not how I'm going to finish my journey. It's all about loving people toward the purpose of God, lifting the hands of those that are on the front line. It's amazing how many pastors we talk to and contact us, and people not even in church that want to meet with one or the other of us, and some have asked to meet with both of us. And we sit and talk. We're doing more pastoral care than we did when we were pastors, because you had so much administration with leaders and staff and the whole vision of the church and responsibility for the entire budget. It's a big load. But man, am I happy now. I'm free as a bird, and I am just enjoying my journey. I'm loving my journey. Pray for me. Visit our website, onesmilewide.org. That's O-N-E, smilewide.org. You can write me. Some people send me emails with questions. drjwsloan, drjwsloan@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, you can always get us here on Facebook and the other social media platforms. I love you, and I want you to be my friend and partner for my final 10.
Thank you for joining us for this week's Relevant Bible Teaching with Pastor Johnny Wade Salone. Pastor Salone is serving as a global ambassador through the mission organization Global Wide Smile, which your donation and gifts make possible. Please partner with Johnny and Diane Salone with your prayers and join us in our world mission to bring hope and life through Jesus Christ.